Today, we'll be talking about Shell Canada fuels productivity with ERP. The group members are Hafiz, Siau, Jackie, and me, Mohnish. First, we'll be starting with what is ERP. ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning. It's a management software that helps a company to collect, store, manage, and interpret data from many business activities. ERP software typically consists of multiple enterprise software modules. Each ERP module is focused on one area of business process such as product development or marketing. Some of the more common ERP modules include these more common 5 modules: financial management, supply chain management, inventory management planning, human capital management, and customer relationship management. First of all, we'll talk about financial management. ERP users can use ERP finance modules to automate payments, create financial report, and manage assets. Secondly, we'll talk about customer relationship management. It's a term that refers to practices, strategies, and technologies that companies use to manage and analyze customer interaction and data throughout the customer lifecycle with the goal of improving business relationship with customer, assisting in customer retention, and driving sales growth. Third, we'll be talking about supply chain management. Supply chain management is the oversight of material, information, and finances as they move in the process from supplier to manufacturer to wholesaler to retailer to customer. Supply chain management involves coordinating and integrating this flow both within and among companies. It is said that the ultimate goal of any effective supply chain management system is to reduce inventory with the assumption that products are available when needed. Fourth, we'll be talking about human capital management. Human capital management is an approach to employee staffing that perceives people as assets, human capital, whose current value can be measured and whose future value can be enhanced through investment. And lastly, we'll talk about inventory management planning. Inventory management planning is where manufacturers can use ERP inventory management modules across the production cycle for functions such as shipping, logistics, orders, billing, and inventory control. After the discussion of the modules, so now we talk about the typical business process. First, the customer approaches the sales team to buy a particular product. Then, the sales team approaches the inventory team to check availability of product. In this case, the product is out of stock. Next, the sales team approaches the production planning department to manufacture product. Next, the production planning team checks with inventory team for availability of raw material. After that, the production planning team buys the raw material from the vendor. Next, the production planning forwards the raw material to shop execution for production. Once ready, the shop floor execution forwards the goods to the sales team, who in turn deliver to the client. Next, the sales team updates the finance department with revenue generated by the sale of the product. After that, the production planning team updates the finance department for payment to be made to vendors for raw materials. And lastly, all departments approach HR for any human resource related issues. This is the centralized system using ERP. In a company with centralized system of data management, data is maintained at a central location and is shared with various departments. Look at the same business process again. In this case, all departments update a central information system. When a customer approaches the sales team to buy a product on an urgent basis, the sales team has real-time information access to the product and inventory, which is updated by the inventory department in the centralized system. The sales team responds on time, leading to increased revenue and customer satisfaction. In case manufacturing is required, the sales team updates the centralized database. Production planning department is updated by the centralized database system. The production planning team checks the availability of raw material required and access to centralized database that is linked to inventory department. Thus, data duplication is avoided. The shop floor execution team updates their manpower status regularly in the centralized database, which is accessed by the HR department to hire new recruits. Vendors can directly submit their invoice to the centralized database, which can be accessed by the finance department. Thus, payment are made on time and possible legal actions are avoided. After looking at the business process using centralized ERP system, we listed down some benefits and challenges faced. First, the benefits. Reliable information access. Consistent and accurate data will improve the reports to analyze the statistics or the status, etc. In real time, the ERP system also a single reporting system across all functions and departments to analyze the data. Second is avoid data and operations redundancy. A data system is implemented on the backend to store all the information required by the ERP system. Different departments access the same data from the centralized database. The centralized storage of the company data can avoid multiple data input and update operations without repeating the same operation. Third is easy adaptability. Change in business process easy to adapt and restructure because ERP have the complete visibility into all the important process across various departments of an organization, especially for senior management personnel. Fourth is e-business. Advanced e-commerce integration is possible with ERP system. Most of them can handle web-based order tracking or process. Fifth is cost reduction. It is more on time saving. They control and improve it by the enterprise-wide analysis of the organizational decision. And last is secure. ERP systems are more secure as centralized security policies can be applied to them. All the transactions happening via the ERP system can be tracked. Next are the challenges. First, cost and indirect cost. The cost of ERP software planning, customization, configuration, testing, implementation is too high, and there may be additional indirect costs due to ERP implementation like new IT equipment, upgrading WAN links. Second, 1 to 3 years. ERP deploys are highly time consuming. One project may take 1 to 3 years or more to get completed and fully functional. Third is participants of users. The participants of users is very important for successful implementation of ERP projects. Hence, the exhaustive user training and simple user interface might be critical. But ERP systems are generally difficult to learn and use. And lastly, migration. Migration of existing data to new ERP systems is difficult or impossible to achieve. Integrating ERP system with other standalone software systems is equally difficult. These activities may consume a lot of time, money, and resource if attempted.
Right. For the implementation of ERP, it involves changes to staff work and processes, existing staff work and processes. Other than that, the implementation process also include consulting, customization, and support. Other than that, the time required to implement an ERP system depends on a few factors. One of it which is the business size, the number of modules bought, customization, and also the scope of process change.
Okay, so what I'm going to talk about is the inadequacy solved, or in other words, the benefits that Shell has obtained by implementing the ERP system. Okay, one of them is web-based service order, invoicing and payment submission, monthly invoices generated automatically, speed up maintenance and repair operation, and ease of use. With this tool, third-party contractors can enter service orders directly into Shell's ERP via the web. The contractors can also enter detailed information about the work that was performed. They could even attach photos and drawings to help describe the work that was done. With the ERP system, it only takes a few minutes for contractors to enter details about the service order. Also, this information can be accessed by a smartphone of the Shell managers everywhere for immediate approval. This proves very time efficient by Shell. Another bonus of the ERP system is that the contractors' monthly invoices can be generated automatically and fed directly into the ERP's system's payable application or process. This means that there is no rekeying of data required. If there is an issue or concern with one of the invoice items, other items on the invoice can be processed for payment. The system can also help speed up maintenance and repair operations at the company's refineries. With the ERP system in place, instead of trying to utilize a variety of different internal systems to access blueprints, schematics, spare parts, and other tools and information, workers at the refineries can now use the ERP systems to access these things directly from a centralized database. An added benefit of the ERP system is the ease of use. Past systems used by the refinery workers were complex and difficult to search for information. The ERP system in place now has a portal-like interface that allows refinery workers to access the functions and information they need to keep operations running. The web interface allows workers to access the information at a click of a mouse. Okay, so I'm going to also point out some potential problems that Shell would have experienced when implementing the ERP system. Okay? One of them is costly to upgrade and costly to maintain. Each department runs on a different system. Expensive add-ons are required to meet requirements. The first two points, costly to upgrade and costly to maintain, is of course Shell did not find a problem with it. However, the other two problems were met by Shell when Shell offered their employees and staff ERP training. This not only helped promote end-user acceptance of the system, but also greatly motivates the employees to use the system in their daily work. After Shell implemented the ERP system, the executives are pleased and optimistic about the advantages of the ERP system. With this new system, employees across the company have gained fast and very easy access to the tools and information they need to conduct the daily operations. Thank you.